Hello everyone, I'm coming to you completely spontaneously. I don't even have enough batteries on my phone to make the whole video. However, I thought perhaps it's going to be very helpful for you guys when you have this creative blockage that happens once in a while. And that's what exactly happened to me in a couple days, which means that I really have desire to create, but at the same time I procrastinate, perhaps because I have too much expectations or something like that. I am not sure why is that. Maybe also because I did a lot of projects that were with brief and more design wise, with meaning, and maybe I need to play a little bit, and completely lose myself in creation without overthinking it. Therefore, I had this idea to take whatever magazine I had, and I choose W magazine, my old one that basically falling off, it's gonna be recycled, and just play around with different materials to create kind of my own version of the magazine. I think it might be a great idea. Maybe it's going to inspire you as well. So if you have those creative juices frozen, then you can try it by yourself, and then please share with me your creations. I'm going to be so proud and so happy. You can also leave the comment that you actually use this idea, or you can send me a private message on the Instagram, because I am there the most often. That's my main platform to share with you guys and to connect with you guys. It's Agata_official. And here I am just by the way. But I thought, since I like to share and I like to inspire, I would love to inspire. Maybe I'm not sure if I do, but I would love to inspire. I'm gonna show it to you. I am not really sure what I'm gonna do yet, so I'm just showing you what I have. I have some kind of pastels that I haven't used for 12 years at least, but that was one of my favorite tools. I went through many different techniques, like watercolors, oil paintings, a little sculpture, then pastels, then acrylics, I think crayons. That wasn't as much, but I have them from my dad. That's a souvenir. When I was younger, my dad bought it for me, the whole set, and I still have it. It's made in Czech Republic. They still smell, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to use them on the magazine paper, because it's the magazine paper, it has this finishing that it's slippery, so not sure. But I can, I think, use it on the paper first. Now I just got this idea, by the way. And then just paste it right on the thing. So I'm gonna just show you. They are nice, and oils obviously are more soft and sticky. Like this, you have to be careful with your fingers because they're gonna transfer very fast. And that being said, your work is gonna be sloppy until you wanna have this sloppy effect, which is cool too, but all depends on execution. Also, what I would use is probably stapler, as I always like. Maybe textures, who knows. I'm gonna use this. However, it might be difficult to shut down this magazine after that, but I just want to play. What else I can use? I can use tapes. I have a couple different colors. Let me show you. You just gotta be creative. You can use whatever you want, really, and whatever makes you feel comfortable. I have also acrylics, many colors, but probably I'm gonna stay very simple. I just said that, and then you're gonna see everything all over the place. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna also try to incorporate my unfinished collages that I did years and years ago, and I don't feel them anymore. So maybe I'm gonna just crop it and paste it. We will see. So I have a couple of them. This I particularly like, so we will see if it's gonna work with the content. Here with Marilyn Monroe. Pretty funny. Actually, that was from the project Laundromat. You can see the whole thing on my website agatarek.com under the projects. That was the work I just declined. So this time maybe there is a chance I'm gonna finalize it somehow. Here as well, like tons of unused work. I have plenty of it. Like I can't even express how many. They are all over the place. It would be even hard to put them together because every single corner in the studio is loaded with stuff, all things to considerate. Here I have also like some unfinished collages I don't even know what is it, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun, I hope. And I hope I won't lose energy after saying all that because it happens to me often. Therefore, I never share any ideas or just like some ideas, because in a second I might lose interest and then it's done. Maybe I'm gonna tell you what work in this case, because also we're learning the textures of the paper. It's a great task to do and exercise, not only to train our imagination and working with less, because we try to fill up the whole magazine we have. Of course, this magazine is not complete, but let's say without excuses, even if something doesn't inspire us, we still will try. And B, seeing how the materials working with certain paper. Magazine papers are unique, are difficult sometimes. I like working with them, but sometimes, like I told you before, products like this might be too delicate for it. Today is another day, and as most of women, they change their opinion or mind. And I'm one of them, so I changed my mind and I will try to do something different. Maybe also as another task for you, because why not? When I couldn't catch the flow yesterday, even if I tried, like I lost my energy doing this video. That's why most of the time I never do videos. Because I know myself in this case, and I think I mentioned that, I decided to try do covers, because I think the paper is thicker, and because of that I will have more ways to use my materials I already have. So that's the covers. I photographed them so you could see before and after, because I think it's gonna be fun to do that, how it look like and how it's gonna be. So we're gonna play around with this, and I think it's gonna be a great exercise and a second option for you. And again, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but if you want to share with me your works with the same ideas, which is creating the whole magazine with your works or covers, I would love to see it. And the best way to show it is through Instagram direct messages. Just want to show you my process. So yesterday wasn't as good I was expecting, but I am warming up, and usually it works in a case that, you know, couple days you have to get the rhythm, I would say. It's like with everything, if you don't run on everyday basics, or if you don't, I don't know, do whatever as your routine, then you have to, it takes a couple days to go back, right? But I didn't waste the time, because I tried and I did basics, and also finally I clean up my notes, because I am that crazy person that makes tons of notes but never goes back to them. And I have garbage full of stuff that already expired, which is like list to do and things like that. So I was happy. And by the way, I was listening, doing so, very good documentary about I can't pronounce, can I pronounce it? Robert Rauschenberg. He is a pioneer in pop art, and I'm gonna leave you a link. If you are interested in more documentaries and movies about art, I have a list on my Instagram under highlights, you know, art movies. And so I highly recommend it for you. Or if you don't have Instagram and you wanna make for you a list like that here on the YouTube, let me know, so I will try, of course. Work is everywhere, you see, it's just crazy. Hi, by the way. But that's my system, that's what I want to say. And by the way, I completely forgot I started to write a book. And it's quite a lot of content. That's my unfinished book. Another one, by the way, because I already wrote one, but it was about vintage fashion. That's the cover of it, Vintagize It. And actually that book was featured in Elle magazine as one of the best and recommended a book about vintage in Poland that time. It was 2-3 years ago, I think so. This one is particularly about, I can't tell you. I think I told you, when I say something aloud, I will never finish it. I basically tried to write this book for a couple years now, and it doesn't mean like I am regular with it. It means that I keep forgetting to do so and I procrastinate. Maybe because I am not as sure if it's gonna be good, and this is like a different feeling than art, because I quite can estimate what's good, what's not. With this, in my mind, I am brilliant. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my coffee. I just had a breakfast, shower, and I'm gonna start working. It's very gloomy and dark. I tried to actually create last night, but my lighting, even if I have a lot of lights, they reflecting everything as I told you, so I couldn't finish and my eyes were hurting. What's the most important is just standing up in my studio and just keep trying until it clicks. There is no other way in my case. Finally finalized my project. It was a lot of fun. Of course, it's nothing like fine art or something very, very ambitious. It was more about playing, searching for interactions in between the original picture and something I created to create new image. And I had a lot of fun with it, but also struggle. At the beginning, I couldn't let go of that fear that it's only a play and a task to do, like an exercise. But finally I did, and I am happy because in 2 days something finally clicked. And that's another proof that when we show up at work and keep trying, then something good eventually is gonna happen. So I want to show you what kind of covers I created. This one is of course mixed media, paint, cutouts as usual. I try to add also colors to that letter W, because I think the most challenging part was that W I wanted to keep because it's a cover, but at the same time the reaction in between my art and this sometimes was struggling. I couldn't just put like a square, it would look ridiculous. So that's the first one. Then another one, also mixed media, black and white with red, my signature, although I like also with blue. That's basically my two favorite combinations of colors. I feel that's so me, and I feel that it resonates with me the most. Also, I like, I would say, 70s colors, which is that browns, ochre, caramel browns and like toned colors. But, in terms of collage, I feel like this works for me. Then another one is this one. This one, I don't know, I'm not convinced 100%. Try to put something on the background that is orangey so you see through it. I was experimenting. I don't think I like the face completely, but I think the combination of colors and putting things together was pretty fine, works pretty fine. So it was a good exercise. Then another one. This one is more pastel, toned color. Now I am quite wondering if I would remove this, maybe it would have better impact. Okay, I removed that. What do you think? Which one, what version you liked most? I feel this one works better to me. I wanted to add that line because of this color, but I feel like this is enough. Sometimes less is more, something like that. It was simple to the point, but I feel like this one has more impact with that one, although they both might work together as a set. I would say I would just do the opposite. Such a simple switch from left to right, and they just work better this way. And that's the part of working as well. That's a part of being an artist too, because when we want to put the collection together, putting them one by one, that they enhance together or just complement each other or clash, like I told you in some kind of video I already made, in a good way, clash in a good way, it's important. Presentation, basically. So this one, and I changed it a couple times, but in the end something clicked today and I finalized it with this part and I feel like it enhanced the face. I think I like this one, even if it's very not me, because like you know me, my signature is black and white with pop of color, but I also take a challenge with colors because that's the part of creation and part of exercise, relationship in between what was under it and put something new on it. Okay, this one is very, very, I would say, illustrative. I just put tape on it because it's only for an exercise and I was thinking I don't want to waste material, so probably I'm gonna destroy everything after, we will see, to reuse it, to recycle it. This one I was just doing today. It's pretty messy, yes, I know, but also I was trying to put this belts so they becoming a part of this image. So probably something is missing. If I would now add something to it, because I created it just today, I would probably add pop of darker color to enhance this front. If I would have commission, let's say, of something that I have to really polish this work. And this one I like, and I will show you on the time lapse that I actually created it differently. And then I took a photo of it, and after dinner and break, I was, swiping the photos, and I said, no, something is wrong. And I purposely did a time lapse, how I fix it, and now I like it better, And it was very spontaneous. I didn't thought this through before I did that time lapse. I just go with the flow as usual, because I really wanted to free myself with everything. I like this one. It has nice colors to it. I would probably clean it up if that would be commission, make this part more clean. But otherwise, all colors and everything, I think they work together. They are very cohesive. How many pieces? Let me know which one you like the most. I hope I inspired you. I wish you could create something like that too. And if you ever create something like that, let me know here under the video down below, or maybe on Instagram, direct message. It's gonna make me happy. Oh, also, I forgot, I started to do that magazine I told you about, that I'm gonna create the whole magazine, but then I switched to the covers. Let me find it so I show you something maybe interesting for you. How I started was like that. So that's how I did it. I like this one a lot, 3-dimensional-ish, and it looks beautiful in my opinion. I like it. Then I started to do another one. Let me see. Like this one. It's pretty cool, I feel. And then that's it. It was a good start. Maybe I'm gonna finalize it someday. Who knows? If you like it, don't forget to thumbs up. And see you next time. Be kind to yourself, others, and our planet. Bye.